Use the audio selection option. Any problems, please get in touch with our viewers hotline. Draw ni felly at Griw Sgorio.
Mae bywyd wedi bod yn felys i Wrexham ers iddyn nhw ennill dyrchafiad i'r brif adran tymor diwethaf. Yn eu tair gêm agoriadol, mae'r dreigen ddigiro wedi sgorio 11 o goliau a maen nhw'n eistedd ar frig y tabl a'r gwahaniaeth goliau, ond heddiw heb os. Fydd eu prawf anodda nhw hyd yn hyn wrth i'r pencampwyr Caerdydd deithio i'r graig. Croeso cynnes ato ni ac mae heddiw'n gaddo i fod yn dipyn o ornest wrth i'r pencampwyr geisio sbwylio parti'r newydd ddyfodiaid. Wrexham yn erbyn Caerdydd yn fyw ar S4C gyda'r gic cyntaf ymhen rhyw 10 munud. Ac mae fe'n braf iawn cael cwmni Owain Tudur-Jones gyda ni heddiw yma. Nawn ni glywed mwy gan Owain yn y man, ond yn gyntaf beth mae'n mynd i gael giffolwg ar gweddill canlyniadau'r brif adran Genero penwythnos yma. Abertawe yn ennill o 2-1 yn erbyn Pontypridd. Met Caerdydd yn erbyn Aberystwyth, nath hwnna orffen yn 1-1, a'r Seintiau Newydd yn sgorio 5 yn erbyn y Bari. Felly fel mae pethau'n sefyll, mae Aberystwyth wedi symud i frig y tabl, ond fi'n siŵr bod Wrexham a Caerdydd yn benderfynol o newid hynny prynhawn yma. Reit Owain, ni di sôn cyment am y dechreuad arbennig yma mae Wrexham wedi cael i'r tymor. Bydde lot o bobl o bosib ddim di disgwyl bod nhw wedi dechrau'r tymor mor gryf, ond i ti'n cael y teimlad mae Caerdydd yn mynd i weid, hang on nawr, ni'n barod i sbwylo'r parti prynawn yma.
Does ddim dwywaith am hynna. Dwi'n meddwl fel pencampwyr unrhyw gyngrair ti'n teimlo, hei, pan bod y clwb yma, Wrexham, yn cael gymaint o sylw, ni di'r top dogs, ni ddylia pawb fod yn siarad amdan, felly yn sicr maen nhw wedi gwneud y daith i fyny'r gogledd, yn meddwl, da ni'n mynd i ddysgu gwersi hein. Ond y ffordd mae Wrexham wedi dechrau'r tymor, y ffaith bod nhw'n sgorio goliau, bod yn y chwaraewyr da, pwy a wyr, efallai fe yna sioc arall ar y cardiau heddiw.
Dyw gemer brif adran yn sicr heb siomi ni eto tymor yma o beth am i ni glywed gan y ddau reolwr. Mae Ian Derbyshire a Steve Dale wedi bod yn siarad gyda'n gohebydd ni, Nicky John.
I think obviously the gulf in quality in terms of playing against the likes of Swansea and Cardiff, obviously that's a different level for us. I think we knew that we'd be quite confident about competing against other teams in the league, but obviously this is obviously going to be a big test. They've got a lot of quality. You don't win the league, if you're sort of a poor team. They did really well last year, and I'm sure they've got aspirations of doing the same this year, and it's going to be a good test for the girls.
I think it's going to be a season where a lot of teams will pick up results that you wouldn't usually expect, and that's really exciting. What we want is a competitive league. For us, we're kind of hoping it won't be competitive and we'll just kind of peel away, but for everybody else, I think it's really exciting, and it's good for the fans.
How do you prepare then for a test like Wrexham away, considering the start that they've had?
Yeah, well, listen, we look more on ourselves. I think, we watched the game against Swansea. They played well in that game. I think for us, it's about focusing on what we can do well. We're the unbeaten champions, so everyone should be looking at us thinking, okay, well, that's where we want to be. So rather than us looking down, I think we focus on ourselves. We're prepared, and I think we're ready for the game today.
I think it's been a bit of a whirlwind sort of last 18 months really, in terms of the progression of the team has been fantastic, and you've got to give the girls a lot of credit. We've got here on merit, and they've performed fantastically so far as well.
Diolch Steve, pob lwc.
Diolch.
Y ddau rheolwr yn barod amdani, felly Owain, oedd e'n ddiddorol clywed Ian Derbyshire yn gweud fyna am pa mor gystadleuol mae'r gyngrair yn mynd i fod eleni, sôn am y canlyniadau yna sy'n mynd i fod yn bach o sioc, achos mae rhaid ni gofio Abertawe yn dod fan hyn ar benwythnos agoriadol y tymor. Wrexham yn llwyddo i gael pwynt yn erbyn un o'r tîmau fwyaf llwyddiannus yn hanes y gyngrair. Dyw hwn ddim yn mynd i fod yn le hawdd i bobl ddod.
Na, ddim o gwbl. Oedd hwnna'n garreg filltir fawr bwysig i Wrexham cael y pwynt na a dangos bod nhw'n heiddi bod ar y lefel yma. Mae chwarae yn erbyn Gaerdydd, y pencampwyr yn mynd i fod yn stori arall, yn mynd i fod yn her chydig bach anoddach, ond y ffordd Ian Derbyshire yn siarad y fanna, mae o'n tueddu feddwl, fi'n lot o siocs, ond ddim yn erbyn ni. Mae o'n meddwl bod i tîm nhw, yr hyn yn hyder sydd ganddyn nhw, yn well. Mae fyny Wrexham mynd allan ag i brofi, na, di na ddim cweit yn gywir.
Fel Wrexham Owain Caerdydd wedi ennill drwy a un gêm gyfartal hyd yn hyn tymor yma, gyda nhw'r fuddugoliaeth yma yn erbyn y Seintiau Newydd penwythnos diwetha. Eliza Colley a Molly Kehoe yn cael y goliau. Mae 'da ti 2 chwaraewr ifanc iawn fan hyn, ond ni'n gallu gweld just pa mor effeithiol maen nhw'n gallu bod yn ymosodol.
Ie, Colley yn enwedig, ond ti jyst yn gweld yr hyder yn ei chwarae nhw. Maen nhw'n chwarae'n slick, mae chwaraewyr ifanc, a lot o'n nhw, da ni'n gweld y doniau'r sgiliau fama i greu mewn unrhyw gêm mor dda i gael. Mae'r goliau yn rhoi campus, ond pan ti'n chwarae fo chwaraewyr ifanc, chydig bach llai profiadol, pan mae pethau mynd yn gret, fel oedd i wrthos dwytha, mae pawb yn hapus. Ond, be ti'n neud pan ti'n cael cyfnod mewn gêm, neu cyfnod mewn tymor, lle di pethau ddim cweit yn mynd fel ti di arfer, wedyn ti'n dechrau gofyn, os ydy gan o brofiad yn y tîm yma. Felly, gwni weld, os mae heddiw mynd i fod yn un o'r prawniau yna, lle maen nhw'n cael ei rhoi o dan bwysau, mae fyny Wrexham wneud yn siŵr bod hynna'n digwydd.
Lywyn, diolch yn fawr. Am y tro na i adael i ti fynd lan i'r pwynt sylwebu, and your usual reminder that English language commentary is available for this one. But first of all, look at the fans. We've got a jam-packed Rock Stadium this afternoon. English language commentary is available for this one with Katie Sherwood and Mike Davis, ac yn y Gymraeg, allwn ni ymuno a Kath Morgan, Owain Tudor-Jones a Bryn Thomas.
Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the Rock, picturesque home of Kevin Druids FC. But today they host Wrexham Women as the Dragons entertain last season's double winners Cardiff City in the Genero Adran Premier. This will be Wrexham's second home game of the season, having secured a dramatic 3-3 draw in the opening game against Swansea City. Both sides have 7 points from their opening 3 fixtures. Wrexham are currently second, Cardiff fourth following this afternoon's results. So early in the season, this is a pivotal game at the top of the league. I'm Mike Davies, and keeping me company on Scorio's Red Button commentary today is former Welsh international Katie Sherwood, whose sister Hannah Power plays in the heart of the Bluebirds' defence today. Katie, this promises to be a feisty and exciting encounter.
Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting game. I think both teams will want to prove a point here this evening. You've got the league champions who will want to assert their authority, and Wrexham who have a point to prove to show that they can challenge and compete with the best.
And in terms of today's teams, Steve Dale makes 2 changes from the team which secured a second successive away win at Barry last week. Delith Morgan returns in goal. Cara Jones replaces Amber Lightfoot, who's injured. Keep an eye on Rosie Hughes. She's the league's top scorer with 7 goals. Cardiff City captain Siobhan Walsh returns to the centre of defence. Seren Watkins takes her place in midfield following suspension. 2 new names in attack, Molly Kehoe and Eliza Colley.
Wrexham looking to line up in their usual 4-3-3. The reliable Delith Morgan in goal, and captain Karen Allen, she'll be leading that back line. 2 holders, Dickens and Jones, will be looking to offer that balance, and Gibbard will be looking to link up with that front 3 of Jones, Pritchard and Hughes. And like you said, absolutely clinical in front of goal, Hughes. Cardiff reverting back to their formidable 3-4-3. Like you said, Siobhan Walsh back in the centre of defence. Watkins and Bynon offering that balance in midfield, and Eliza Colley leads the line in that front 3 of Kehoe and Oakley.
Certainly going to be an exciting affair here. It's been an Indian summer all over Wales during this weekend, and temperatures are still sky high here in the northeast.
Key player to watch this evening, captain Karen Allen. She's been a key signing for Steve Dale's team this season. An experienced, commanding, no-nonsense defender. She will be looking to organise that back four, leading by example. She comes with such experience with previous spells at Aston Villa and West Brom, and she will be leading the line for Wrexham this evening. And key player to keep your eye on this evening for Cardiff City, Eliza Colley, an under-19 product of Cardiff City, looking to cement her place in that starting line, leading the line and be looking to improve her goal-scoring record. 2 goals already this season. An exciting player, bags of potential.
Our referee this evening is Mr. Nick Pratt of Deganwy, and he takes charge of his first game in the Genero Adran Premier. Katie, are you surprised at how well the Wrexham Dragons have adapted to life in the Premier League?
Yeah, I have to be honest, I thought they were going to find it a lot tougher than what they already have. They've had a great start to the season, you know, a 6-goal thriller against Swansea in the opener, and 2, you know, great wins on the road. So they've done really well to start. Steve Dale will be really impressed with how his team have settled in.
Cardiff City making the long trip up to the northeast today. Both sides have 2 wins and a draw from their opening 3 games, both on 7 points. But surprisingly, it's Aberystwyth Town who are top of the league. They got an impressive point away at Cardiff Met this afternoon. This is Delyth Morgan, and all at Wrexham breathe a sigh of relief that she's fit to take her place between the sticks today. Doran into the feet of Dickens. Dickens to Karen Allen, the skipper. Bit of room here to spread the ball wide towards Cara Jones. This is Jones, opportunity to cross early. Oh, and this is Hughes again. And the first opportunity for Rosie Hughes, and a really good ball out by Lily Jones to the left-hand side to release Cara Jones.
You know, an early warning sign here for Cardiff City, beaten by 1 ball over the top. For me, not pressing in the middle of midfield, and just no conviction there to defending that ball.
Ball is flicked on, needs to be cleared, but it isn't. Cara Jones, a low shot, it is cleared by Cardiff City into the feet of Colley, and Colley releases Rhiannon Oakley, but across comes Karen Allen. Good play, exciting start, Katie.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Karen Allen will do. She reads the game really well, and she'll be looking to, you know, really limit the space that Cardiff have in behind. But for me, Cardiff City just not pressing enough in the middle of midfield, making it way too easy for Wrexham to get out from the back.
Davis to Pritchard to Hughes. Hughes looks up, looks for the run here of Pritchard. Oh, goodness me, a heavy collision between Rebecca Pritchard and Cardiff City goalkeeper Kerin Chamberlain. It was a super ball played through by Rosie Hughes, but a real worry for both sets of supporters here with both women down.
Yeah, it's a great ball through from Rosie Hughes. Brave goalkeeping from Chamberlain there. I mean, the ball's there to be won. It's a 50-50 challenge. Hopefully both players will be back on their feet.
Wrexham manager Steve Dale, manager since 2021, has done a great job, and look at the crowds enjoying the early October sunshine and Indian summer. As I said, temperatures around 20 degrees at kickoff, and a wonderful crowd, and a nice sight there. Rebecca Pritchard with that heavy collision with Kerin Chamberlain, back on her feet. Chamberlain, she took a real whack there. Both women so brave in the tackle there.
Yeah, the ball's there to be won. You know, both managers want their players to go for that ball. But brave goalkeeping from Chamberlain.
Conceding the first corner of the afternoon to Wrexham. Ball played in, headed clear. Opportunity for Pritchard. Chooses the crosses. Not that well directed from the right-hand side. Kerin Chamberlain watching it carefully.
No, a really encouraging start for Wrexham. I think Cardiff City maybe underestimating what this Wrexham team is about.
Ball played forward into the feet of Rhiannon Oakley. That's excellent skill by Oakley. There's Lisa Owen down the right-hand side is the full-back, the overlapping full-back. Two experienced full-backs for Cardiff City, Lisa Owen and Fionn Price. There's Ian Derbyshire, the Cardiff City manager. Done a great job since joining. excellent backstory for you in Derbyshire as well. Spent some time in America coaching. He's been with Manchester United. Had the opportunity to be head coach of the women's section at Cardiff City. Rhian Oakley. Oakley looking to use her pace. Across comes Allen. And Allen does well there to shepherd the ball over the goal line. But Rhian Oakley has that pace, doesn't she?
Yeah, that's just a glimpse of what Rhian Oakley can do. She has bags of pace. Sometimes it doesn't even look like she's gone into second gear, but just knocking the ball past the defender, trying to create that space and opportunity. But who's there again? Karen Allen, just to make sure she's out of play.
It is a very, very youthful Cardiff City forward line. Having lost, of course, Phoebe Poole and Lily Billingham. Both have joined Cheltenham Town, where Tash Harding is coaching currently. Ball played forward, and there was a late tackle there by Karen Allen. And it will be a free kick to Cardiff City.
Yeah, the ball's just gone into Kehoe there, and very, very late there. I know it's early on in the game, but we've seen cards given.
I was going to say, she's lucky to escape a yellow there.
That old-fashioned saying of it's my first one.
Speaks the defender in the commentary team. Fionn Price over the free kick. There's a wall of 3 for Wrexham, being marched back by our referee Nick Pratt. Delith Morgan standing to the right of the goal. Price, so good from set pieces, over the wall but over the bar, and no problems for Delith Morgan. And rather disappointing there.
It is disappointing because Fionn Price, you know, her game is about assists and creating those opportunities. Just too much on the ball there, couldn't get it down. But you have to have a go from there because she has got it in her locker.
Good pass by Doran there. Erin Lovett, a little bit risky playing it across the defence, but Karen Allen, full of confidence, spreads it out to Phoebe Davis. Davis onwards to Rebecca Pritchard, and across comes Megan Bowen. She clears for the throw-in.
It's another composed build-up there from Wrexham, happy to play out from the back, play to feet, and work in between those units.
Yeah, promising start by Wrexham, as they did against Swansea City. They had to absorb quite a lot of pressure, but there were opportunities early on for both sides. With a foot in the Cardiff City cap, with your sister Hannah in the centre of defence, Katie. In terms of the changes that Cardiff have had to make, losing people like Poole and Billingham, what's the feeling been like as they approach this new season?
I think, you know, for Cardiff City, they do have a great youth programme, so they are able to bring in young players and give them opportunities. Obviously, losing a player like Phoebe Poole is massive, but then it's an opportunity then for Eliza Colley, Mackenzie Olden to come in and show their worth.
And Rhian Oakley has the beating of the full-back, crosses well. An opportunity at the far post, and the strike is driven in. I think it was Fionn Price. Price on her right foot, but it's Rhian Oakley who's creating all the problems down this right-hand side.
Oh, it's a great ball, great delivery into the box. Meg Kehoe just in time and run properly, but that's what Fionn Price will do. She'll get forward in that wing-back position, and it's a great strike, just fires over the bar, but an early warning sign for Wrexham.
Still looking for her first goal of the season, Fionn Price, an expert in terms of assists, 12 last season. And there's an opportunity for Wrexham, and it's Pritchard. Oh, so I think she was going for the lob there over Karen Chamberlain. The idea was right.
No, that's great vision from Pritchard there. She sees that the goalkeeper is off a line. Again, it's Gibbard who's playing that ball forward. She looks up, sees the keeper's off a line, but she just couldn't execute.
Well, opportunities for both sides, and it mirrors almost the game against Swansea City, doesn't it, Katie?
Yeah, you know, an exciting start to the game. You can see two teams are both really comfortable in possession, really trying to build up play. And both teams have real attacking players who will cause problems for both defences.
And in terms of possession, you can see 55 to Wrexham 45, nothing in it. Somebody's lost his shoe there. I think it's Rosie Hughes. Hughes has made a fantastic transition to the Premier League. Top scorer already, 7 goals, all 5 last week against Barry Town.
And you know, I'll be honest, like, you know, when Wrexham were promoted, the question is, can Rosie Hughes do it in this top flight of football? And she's, you know, proving that she can do it. You know, she's a fantastic goal scorer. She knows where the back of the net is, and I think she'll cause problems throughout the league this season.
Hannah Power was stepping on the back of her heel there, causing her to lose the shoe. She knew exactly where the camera was. You see that wink?
Didn't see anything.
It's welcome to Wrexham. I think it was episode 6 this week. It was concentrating on the women's successes of last season, making Rosie Hughes and Lily Jones in particular, giving them a starring role. Welcome to Wrexham cameras, I understand, are here today as well.
You know, it's great to have that visibility for, you know, football in North Wales, to be highlighting the success of the women's team, you know, through the Hollywood owners. But it's great to, you know, shine our light on the women's team as well. And they seem like they're very much one club, and they promote the women's just as much as they promote the men, which is, you know, exactly what we want to see. We want to be normalising women's football alongside men's football. So it's great to see.
Power for Cardiff City. Into the feet of Oakley. Oakley being the star player in this opening. Excellent feet. Nice little dribble there, and Cardiff keep possession. But Doran steps in. But Hughes on her heels. But the mistake by Walsh. And Chamberlain way out of her goal. Didn't trust her left foot there. Clears with her right foot. Well, be still troubled by that bang she took in the collision with Pritchard. She read that well, though.
She's really happy to come off her line, isn't she, and act as that sweeper keeper.
Colley, the overlapping Owen outsider, but Colley goes herself, looks to spread the play. Phoebe Davis is there, coolly passes it back to Delith Morgan, who clears towards centre circle. Karen Allen steps in, former Stourbridge player, partner in defence, Louisa Doran. Doran looking to spread the play to Pritchard. It's intercepted well. Rhian Oakley again trying to use her body to shield the ball. Dickens. Colley couldn't quite use her pace there to keep that ball in.
Wrexham are working really hard to win the ball back, but when they're winning it back, they're then giving the ball straight back to Cardiff City, and Rosie Hughes is quite isolated at the moment. They've got to do better when they win the ball back, otherwise the pressure is just going to keep coming back on them.
Colley, ball inside. And there was a late tackle on Colley, and a free kick is awarded to Cardiff City, and they can float another one into the box. There's a foul by Karen Allen. It's the second one, is it?
She's got to be lucky. That's the second one, like you say, Mike.
Fionn Price takes responsibility for the free kicks. Hannah Power is up from the back. Oakley as well, quite tall. There's an early call by the Wrexham defenders, and they clear well. Collected by Price. Price to Owen. Owen. back to Price, and Price floats it in. It's headed clear by Karen Allen. Pritchard back to support the defence, and between her and Phoebe Davis start another attack. Oh, excellent first touch by Rosie Hughes. Hughes looking to spread the play to Cara Jones, but Jones had come off her wing. A loose pass there by Owen. It's collected by Dickens into the feet of Cara Jones. Excellent first touch. Crosses low. Lily Jones to Phoebe Davis. Crosses it in. Hughes with a header. And it's down. And just eludes Mary Gibbard, who drifted in. Excellent play by Wrexham.
Yeah, it's a great ball in by Phoebe Davis. Hannah Power just does enough to put Rosie Hughes off to not have a full contact with the ball.
Good play by Wrexham to create that early opportunity. Just over a quarter of an hour played. No score here at the Rock, home of Kevin Druids, but also the home of the Wrexham Women. Delith Lloyd, no save to make at the moment. Excellent pass into the feet of Owen to Power. Power strikes it into the feet of Rhiannon Oakley. Power wants it back. They move the ball out to the left-hand side. That's excellent play. Fionn Price. This is good play by Cardiff City, the champions, the double winners. And Power with a cross looking for Rhiannon Oakley.
You know, and this is what Cardiff City build their game on. They'll look to keep the ball, move it quickly, and try and cause that imbalance in the Wrexham defence, and try and create those gaps and those opportunities.
Dickens. Possession. Distribution of Delith Lloyd is so important for this Wrexham outfit, I feel. They're more comfortable with Morgan playing. So Charlotte Bolland is the substitute keeper. She came on against Swansea City, conceded 2 late goals. She started the game last week against Barry, but Delith Morgan back in the team today. Free kick awarded this time.
I think that's what you expect now, isn't it, from a goalkeeper, to be really comfortable in possession and, you know, be the start of that build-up play for you, and that's something that Delith Morgan absolutely offers Wrexham.
Rhiannon Oakley conceded the free kick, 22 years of age, in Swansea in 2022. It'll be Doran with the free kick. Knocks it long, looking for Hughes. Two birds clear. There's Oakley again. Doran steps in, and she's continued her run, the former Llandudno player. But they've lost possession, and Doran is out of position. And it was Seren Watkins who's looking to drive forward from midfield.
That was an opportunity there for Cardiff. Doran was out of position, but they just lost possession. Could have been an opportunity to overload and capitalise on Doran being out of position.
18 minutes played. Pritchard looking to play the ball round the corner to Phoebe Davis, but she does win a throw for Wrexham, who look really comfortable at this level. Yeah,
they do. You have to give massive credit to them. I think the 2 signings of the centre-backs, Doran and Allen, has really offered them a good balance to their team. We know what they can do going forward, but I think that's really made them a strong outlet this year by having those 2 experienced centre-backs added to a strong team that they already had.
Owen gets a foot in. Colley. Is that a free kick? Well, he's thinking about it, Mr. Pratt, but doesn't award the free kick. There's Erin Lovett, who I felt had given away the free kick. And here is Lovett. Lovett knocks it long, but that's a rather aimless pass, and it's collected by Erin Chamberlain. Both sides happy in possession to use the goalkeeper, creating the angles. Walsh starting her first game of the season. Siobhan Walsh. Bainan. Nice little pass to Lovett is there for cover, but as you say, Katie, Rosie Hughes does look rather isolated up there on her own, and this is Oakley again, so prominent in the play, and a nutmeg on Dickens as well. Finds power.
Yeah, you can see Wrexham, they're sitting, you know, with quite a low block to try and limit the space that Cardiff City can create in behind them.
Keogh gets the cross in towards the far post. Another opportunity for Cardiff, and Lovett is there to clear. And it was Fionn Price again on the far post. But excellent play by Molly Keogh to keep that ball in play. And now it's Wrexham's turn to attack. And here comes Rosie Hughes. And the play flows from one end of the field to the other. Excellent pace by Keogh and Hughes.
And you know, she is isolated, but this is what Wrexham will do. They will play on the counter-attack, and you know when you've got Rosie Hughes leading that front line, she will cause problems and she will be able to get in behind the Cardiff back three with her pace. But Fionn Price again, that wing-back position, driving forward, and another opportunity for her.
Second corner for Wrexham. Lily Jones floats it in, headed clear by Walsh. Lovett chooses the pass to Jones. Jones crosses well, but Chamberlain calls and collects calmly. I think one thing we can say, Katie, is on the balance of the first few games of the season that Cardiff aren't going to have it all their own way as they did last year.
No, as a neutral, you don't really want that in the league. You want it to be as competitive as it can be, because we know the league is getting stronger. Price
crosses for Cardiff in towards the far post. Lovett, an important header. Dickens rises. Half a chance here for Colley it was. This is Owen. Cardiff keeping the pressure on. Hannah Power. All the highlights from the weekend in the Cymru Premier on Monday evening at 9:35, and it will be repeated on Tuesday at 6:30 on S4C. Important win for TNS yesterday. A draw for Connors Key. A big win for Newtown. 4-0 against Caernarfon. In the Adran Premier, there were 3 games played this afternoon. We'll get the results in a minute. This is again Pritchard. This time it's a goal kick. And in terms of the results from this afternoon's games, Swansea City 3, Pontypridd 1. Cardiff Met 1, Aberystwyth 1. Aberystwyth firm favourites to go down this season, but are at the top of the league with 8 points. And it was finished TNS 5, Barry Town 0 in the third game played at Park Hall.
Yeah, Aberystwyth have had a great start to the season, picked up some great results, and sitting at the top of the table.
It's very interesting coming from Ceredigion, Katie. A number of young players have come through their pathway, similar perhaps to Cardiff City through their under-19s, and 4 have been promoted this season and have been very prominent. But here come Wrexham down the left-hand side. Well played by Cardiff to escape there, and into the feet of Keogh. Keogh looking to release Rhian Oakley. And Molly Keogh, an interesting character from the Cayman Islands.
And what Cardiff City are doing, they're interchanging their front three. So that was where Molly Keogh could drop in, pick up the ball deep. You know, she's been another great signing for Cardiff, under 17, under 19 and international. And she settled in really well to this team.
Pritchard on towards Lily Jones, but it's Walsh across. Fionn Price, excellent run by Price down that left-hand side. Karen Allen across, and she needed to win that tackle because Fionn Price is a really speedy, skillful fullback.
But she has to recover now. It's a tough role when you're playing as a fullback or a wing-back who likes to get forward, but those recovery runs are just as important.
Watkins, driving run from midfield, looking to release Kehoe, and this time Kehoe with a foul on Karen Allen, and she stays down. Molly Kehoe, only 19 years of age, scored a screamer last week against TNS. What do you think of this one?
Similar to the ones we've seen already. I think, it is late, definitely late, and it could be a booking, but the ref has let a lot go so far.
Lenient, I'd say.
Okay, lenient.
In the opening, what have we had? 25 minutes. Been an interesting encounter without perhaps having all that goal-mouth action that we had against Swansea City here. But still, not a lot to choose between the sides, Katie.
No, there's not much in it at all. I think, Cardiff has probably had more of the possession. But Wrexham, actually, they look so dangerous on the counter-attack that Cardiff have to, when they go forward, they have to make sure they recover.
It's again Karen Allen stepping into the opposition half and winning a free kick. Colley complains.
Just using her body there, and it's the last elbow in the back that probably does it for the referee.
Eliza Colley, only 18 years of age. As I said, a very youthful look to the Cardiff City attack, with Rhian Oakley 22, Eliza Colley 18, Molly Kehoe 19. Free kick to Wrexham, 26 minutes played, floated into the box. Hughes trying to turn the defender. Cara Jones does well, keep the ball in, and Lovett wins a throw for Wrexham down the left-hand side. Lovett with the throw into the feet of Hughes. Again, a little back heel. Goodness me. Megan Bowen in strongly there. Oh, there's another foul by Phoebe Davis this time. She's lucky that was in the City half.
Yeah, and you can actually hear Ian Derbyshire asking ref the question, how many times?
Ball played forward for the run of Kehoe, and an important touch by Karen Allen there. Kehoe, excellent run between the two central defenders.
Yeah, I mean, as a defender, no one likes running back towards their goal, and the gaps between the full-back and the centre-back is a great opportunity to get in behind them.
28 minutes gone. First corner of the game to Cardiff City, and it's Fionn Price again, curls it in dangerously, important header away, collected by Gibbard. Watkins is across, feeds Price. Price, second touch, in it comes. Delith Morgan punches bravely under pressure, and then the shot comes in from Emma Bainon. She made a really important decision there, Katie, under pressure.
Yeah, once you make that decision, you've got to come, you've got to clear everything out, and she does a great job, gets two fists to the ball, clears her line. Good defending from, good goalkeeping from Delith Morgan there.
Kehoe. City spread it. Excellent play there by Colley to keep the ball in. Oh, super drag back as well. Feeding Bainon on the volley. It's cleared by Wrexham. Excellent individual play by Rhian Oakley and Eliza Colley. There's Watkins again trying to feed Rhian Oakley down this right-hand side. And it's back with Delith Morgan. Wales under 19's coaching goalkeeper. has represented Wales herself. Forward it goes to Pritchard. That's a super pass into the feet of Rhian Oakley. Oakley through the centre circle, opportunity to release. Kehoe looking for support, and it's there from Lisa Owen. Owen waiting for the cross, but it's too close to Delyth Morgan.
Oh, disappointing there in the end. Lisa Owen did so well to get forward and support Molly Kehoe, but poor delivery in the end.
Pritchard, pressure on Ffion Price, and that's an interesting battle on that far side, isn't it, between Rebecca Pritchard, who scores all those important goals, scored in the playoff final, scored the first goal for Wrexham in the Premier League, and Ffion Price, who's so important for Cardiff City in terms of her contributions, in terms of assists.
Yeah, because Ffion Price will want to push forward and she'll want to join in the attack, which means that then pins Rebecca Pritchard further back, and she's not then getting involved in the attack as she would like to, because she's having to work back defensively.
Power knocks it into a good area. Across comes Karen Allen. She's ever so strong, Karen Allen. But perhaps she's trying to do a little bit too much there. There was that simple pass on for Erin Lovett. I'm not sure, she's twisted an ankle there. And she's out of position, and Lovett here is under pressure, but Lovett does well.
Now Cardiff, they don't have to put the ball out. It's not a head injury, they can play on.
They do have possession, and it's Kehoe who plays it forward, collected by Watkins. Watkins joined in the summer of 2021, integral part of that midfield. This is Megan Bowen.
Cardiff, they're keeping the ball really well, but they need end product. It's okay just to keep the ball, but they have to progress up the pitch. It has to be purposeful. You can't just keep the ball for keeping the ball's sake.
They don't get anything for 30 passes in the game. Bowen, that's excellent play. Good first touch by Colley, and then they look to spread it out to the left-hand side to Price. Price crosses, first opportunity, edge of the box. The snapshot comes in. She didn't quite catch that one.
No, but it's promising play for Cardiff, you know, keeping the ball. I think they can move the ball quicker. There's an opportunity to get Ffion Price higher up the field again. Good delivery into the box, and Eliza Colley picking up any scraps around the edge of the box.
I think that was their first shot on target, Cardiff. They have had a lot of possession early on. We saw a lot of Rhian Oakley, but that's a better pass. Looking again for Kehoe. Kehoe turns, excellent play. Kehoe shoots, and a second opportunity, and she scores. Molly Kehoe puts Cardiff City ahead. 33 minutes played. She cut inside Karen Allen. Her first shot was saved by keeper Delyth Morgan, but a fierce right foot shot hits the back of the net, and it's 1-0 to City.
Yeah, and what you see here is Karen Allen. She's dragged out wide as a centre-back, which leaves Doran then by herself in the middle. She cuts inside, gets a second opportunity and slots the ball away. Great trickery on the edge of the box. It's a great save by Delyth Morgan, but Kehoe reacts quickly to find the back of the net.
Well, we mentioned her in dispatches a little bit earlier. An interesting character from the Cayman Islands. Scored 8 goals in 2 games for the Cayman Islands under-17s team. She's also an international rugby player, and now she scored her second goal for Cardiff City, only 19 years of age. But here come Wrexham looking for Hughes, edge of the box, and this will be a test for the Wrexham players, having won 5-0 last week, a comfortable victory at Jenner Park. They now face a real uphill task against last year's double winners, Cardiff City.
Now, how do they respond now from going behind? Because they've always been in front so far. That, you know, they went up against the Swans.
Yeah.
So how do they react now?
Cara Jones into Gibbard. Gibbard, opportunity to pass it forward to Cara Jones. I thought the better option was to look for Pritchard on the right-hand side, but they do keep possession, and the reaction at the moment is a good one. Excellent play by Wrexham, spreading the play. Lily Jones in the move. Second time she's been in there. She loops the ball over the top of Kerin Allen. Well, that was a super piece of play by Wrexham. Lily Jones, only 18 years of age, super opportunity.
You know, first of all, I was thinking it was quite ambitious, but, you know, that's a great strike. She is the player now who needs to get this team going. We know what sort of player she is. She's a powerhouse in that midfield.
And I think a lot of Lily Jones here at Wrexham. She's the youngest of the 10 players that have received semi-professional contracts. She lives just round the corner from the racecourse. She can't believe she's playing football at a semi-professional level. She gets up in the morning, she can see the floodlights of the racecourse. She walks to training.
That is what dreams are made of, isn't it? Fairy tale, that is.
Again, Kerin Allen steps in forward to Rosie Hughes. Hughes looking for support, keeps possession well. Wrexham 0, Cardiff City 1. The opening goal by Molly Kehoe, her second of the season. A raking pass by Dickens, looking for Pritchard. Price again back, helping the defence. She's had to work so hard up and down that left-hand side, Katie.
Yeah, you know, and that ball from the middle out wide to the right to Pritchard seems to be the ball for Wrexham that keep getting them in behind. You know, can the left-sided centre-back just support Fionn Price just a little bit more with those diagonal balls going over the top? Because like you say, Mike, she's offering that attack going forward. She needs some support when Cardiff are out of possession.
In comes the cross. Hughes looking for the acrobatic effort at goal. Oakley reaches the ball first. Excellent play, good skill. Pulls the ball down, needs support. And here comes Price again. Another super run down that left-hand side. The idea was right, to look into release the scorer, Kehoe.
It was a tired pass in the end, wasn't it? But that was class play there from Rhian Oakley to pick the ball up in her own half and bring her team into play.
Important header by Power. Wrexham looking to split that set of defenders. 7 minutes to half-time. Wrexham 0, Cardiff City 1. Cardiff looking comfortable with their 3 central defenders and the 2 wide players, Owen and Price. Again, the crossfield pass, looking to release Rebecca Pritchard.
When you do play that 3 at the back, you really depend on your 2 midfielders in front of you, and you actually, the work that Sarah Watkins and Emma Bynum do in the middle sometimes goes unnoticed. But it's, you know, that's stopping that ball into Rosie Hughes' feet and working really hard to stop Lily Jones and TJ Dickens getting on the ball.
And I think they have done well, Katie, in this first half, Watkins and Bainon. And of course, Bainon was so disappointed not to have been offered a contract with Swansea City. She'd been with City for 10 years, and it was a no-brainer to be offered an opportunity at Cardiff. Are you surprised that Swansea City didn't hang on to Emma Bainon?
I was really surprised, because whenever I've watched Emma for Swansea, she's always been, you know, a stand-up player. Recently became a mum as well, so has a little baby. Works so hard to get back to full fitness. I've done that myself, and coming back after, you know, having a baby, it's really, really tough. So she got herself in a great position. Didn't get off the contract to Swansea, but had an opportunity with Cardiff City. So You know, Cardiff City gained a fantastic centre midfielder in Emma.
They look to be an effective partnership, Bainon and Seren Watkins, just in front of the back three. Seren Watkins, only 19 years of age, joined in the summer of 21. And celebrating her birthday tomorrow, she'll be 20. Pritchard, round the corner. Lily Jones. Jones, powerhouse in midfield for Wrexham. Gibbard collects well. Gibbard to Jones, back to Gibbard. This is better from Wrexham, patient play. Then they give it away, looking for the run of Lily Jones, and this is Rhiannon Oakley, opportunity to turn and use her pace, and Doran has to get there, and she does. But the pass goes straight to Fionn Price. Eliza Coley's making the run inside. Here she is, Coley. But it's out for a goal kick. And here's the skill that led to the goal, Katie.
You know, this is what she wants to do. She wants to cut inside, drive at players, first to react, and finds the back of the net.
Oh, super finish, and look at that reaction on the Cardiff City bench. Ian Derbyshire and the coaching team know how much a win here would be so important. Into the last 5 minutes of this first half. Doran. Since the goal, Wrexham haven't been able to find the feet of Rosie Hughes at all, have they?
No,
they've spread it wide, but not into the feet of Hughes.
Yeah, she's not in the game enough.
Which says a lot, really, about those two who are sitting in front, the Emma Bainon and Seren Watkins. They're stopping those passes going through.
They are screening her in front of Rosie Hughes. They just need a bit more movement. Can Gibbard, can Rosie Hughes swap positions and just not be so predictable for Cardiff City, who are happy at the moment in defence? But they just have to stay in the game until half-time, because they're very much still in this game.
Power with a long pass to release Watkins. Watkins, Keogh on the far side. And Wrexham were lucky to get away with that one. I think they were looking for an offside flag that never came. This is Watkins. Colley looking to lift the ball over Delith Morgan, but she was well positioned there. But the pass from Hannah Power was excellent.
But you can only make those passes, Mike, if you have the runs in behind, and it was a great run from Seren Watkins from that centre midfield position, just stretching the Wrexham defence.
Colley between the defenders again. Tired look. The Wrexham players at the moment, they need half-time more than Cardiff need half-time.
Yeah, the pressure is on at the moment, isn't it, for Wrexham? They just need to see half-time, stay in the game, regroup.
Gibbard, that's an excellent pass, and again it's Fionn Price that's there. She does concede the corner, but helping out her defence and keeping up with the run of Pritchard. She's done excellently there.
But I have to credit Gibbard on that pass. What a fantastic pass that was in behind of Pritchard. Absolute class. She's dropped into the pocket, she's picked up the ball, she's turned, played in Pritchard, and she's got her team a corner.
Wrexham looking to equalise before half-time. Into the final minute we go. Molly Keogh's goal divides the teams currently. Cluster of players, edge of the box for Wrexham. In it comes. Half an opportunity. And a foul is awarded against Wrexham. Was awarded to Cardiff City, the foul by Doran.
Yeah, that's a silly foul to give away. You know, another great ball in. A chance to keep the ball alive there by Doran, but just gives away a silly foul.
We haven't had many stoppages in this first half. Hearing perhaps that we will have 2 minutes of added time at the end of this first half, where Cardiff City have dominated possession and they've got the lead. And there's confirmation, 2 minutes added at the end of this first half.
I don't think Wrexham have come across a team yet who keep the ball as well as Cardiff. So this is a different test for them. How can they combat this possession? Will Steve Dale change things at half-time tactically? But at the moment, it's too easy for Cardiff in possession.
Hannah Power again splitting, defence splitting task, but a little bit too strong this time. And it's through to Delith Morgan. So Molly Kehoe's second goal of the season divides the teams. Lily Jones, let's say that Lily would be Wrexham's best player in this first half. Rhian Oakley has stood out as well for Cardiff, but it's been a team effort from Cardiff.
And I would say Lily Jones would probably get in most teams in this league into their midfields because she's such a a fantastic player.
Cara Jones crosses, and here is Lily Jones. Jones looking for the opportunity to shoot. Ball wouldn't come down for her. It's harmlessly through to Kerin Chamberlain. As you say, only 18 years of age. One goal against Pontyclun this season. Final few seconds of a half where Ian Derbyshire will be really happy with his team's performance.
Yeah, Cardiff have been really dominant in the later stages of this game. I think the goal has helped with momentum. Wrexham just need a reaction now after half-time. I think Steve Dale might make some tactical changes to stop Cardiff from bringing the ball out the back so easy and try and get Rosie Hughes into the game.
And Hughes turns into trouble, and Nick Pratt's half-time whistle blows to indicate the break, and it's Molly Kehoe in picture from the Cayman Islands, who's put Cardiff City ahead. Steve Dale will be delighted with his team's first half performance, but a lot to learn for Wrexham in that first half. Come back to us after the break. It's Wrexham 0, Cardiff City 1 here at the Rock.
Croeso nôl eto ni Wrexham yn erbyn Caerdydd sydd gyda ni ar eich cyfyrchu prynawn ar ymwelwyr sydd ar y blaen ar yr hanner Molly Kehoe, yr ymosodwr ifanc o Ynysoedd y Cayman sydd wedi roi'r adar gleision ar y blaen. Felly hanner amser Caerdydd ar y blaen o gol i ddim. Croeso nôl eto ni. Owain Teddy Jones wedi dod lawr o'r pwynt sylwebu. Ows, ewn ni sydd mewn iddi. Wrexham wedi dechrau'r gêm yn edrych yn gryf iawn yn ymosodol, wedi cael cwpl o gyfleon, ond wedyn ni ar ôl hynny, o'n nhw heb gynnig lot yn mynd mlaen. Mae eisiau mwy o hwn yn yr ail hanner.
Oes, bendant, a os o'ch chi eisiau gweld un o chwaraewyr Wrexham yn cael yr hanner cyfle yna, yn gynnar Rosie Hughes ydy'r chwaraewr. Da ni'n gweld i record sgorio hi, di sgorio 7 o 11 gol Wrexham tymor yma. A be o'n i'n licio ar ddechrau'r gêm, a ti'n disgwyl hyn gan dîm newydd mewn cyngrair, ydy'r egni. Oedden nhw ar y droed flaen, a mae yna rhywbeth onest iawn am Wrexham fel tîm. Felly rhedwyr oddi ar y bêl, nhw, pan maen nhw ar ei gorau sydd yn ennill y bêl gyntaf a'r ail bêl yn ganol cae, a da ni'n gweld yn fama be maen nhw'n lygu Pritchard yn mynd syth i fewn i'r dacl efo'r golgeidwad. Felly dechrau da, a ti'n gweld jyst symud y bêl yn gynnar. Unwaith mae Caerdydd mewn patrwm, mewn siap, mae'n anodd i torri nhw lawr. Ond dwi'n gweld rhywbeth yn fanna, yn y symudiad ola na, golgeidwad Caerdydd, mae'n tueddu chwarae fatha rhyw sweeper, felly mae ar gael i dderbyn meddiant, mae oddi ar ei llinell eitha lot. Felly o bosib mae yna rhywbeth mae Wrexham di gweithio ar, efallai am y chip na dros i ffenni.
Rhaid, fi'n really licio ben mae Rosie Hughes di gweud, taw Paul Mullin yw'r fersiwn arall o hi. Owain, Caerdydd wedyn ni'n gwybod pa mor gryf maen nhw'n gallu bod yn ymosodol. Geithon nhw'r cyfleon yma yn yr ail hanner. Fi'n gwybod mae Kath Morgan yn enwedig wedi bod yn camol Rhian Oakley lawr yr asgell i radar gleision.
Mae'n chwaraewr da, yn amlwg, un o'r gorau yn y gyngrair, i safle hei sydd yn achosi problema. Lle mae'n mynd rhwng y cefnir chwith Lovett a'r amddiffynwyr canol. So neb cweit yn siŵr sut i farcio. Unwaith mae rhywun yn mynd yn dyn, mae'n creu lle i rhywun arall. Felly chwaraewr clyfar dros ben, a wedyn y safon o ran y croesiadau, mae'n gallu pigo i ffen i fyny, rhoi y bel i fewn, Price yn fama, ar ei throed dde cryfa. Bach yn siomedig o beidio taro'r targed, ond oedd y pwysau'n dechrau cynyddu o'r eiliad yma. Ac eto croesiad ag at y postyn pella, Price yn cael cyfle arall o'r safle lle mae'r gol yn dod. Lovett sydd i amddiffyn mor ddewr yn y rhan y cyntaf yn gwneud y ddau glirio, ond oedd y bygythiad yn tyfu, ac allan ni ddim cuddio'r ffaith, os o na un tîm yn heiddi bod ar y blaen, Caerdydd oedd y tîm yna.
A gawn ni weld y gol nawr, Molly Kehoe yn rwydo i'r adar gleision. O'n i'n sôn amdano hi cyn y gêm o wain, a i sgorio penwythnos diwetha yn erbyn y Seintiau newydd. A mae yna dipyn o sgil fyna i Hibo Allen, y capten.
Oes, o'ch di just yn teimlo bod Wrexham yn amddiffynol yn cael ei llusgo chydig bach ar draws y cae. Oedden nhw'n agor chydig bach o fylcha, Benny yn oddi efo'r bas gynta tuag at coli, a wedyn, just y sgil i fynd heibio, step over bach, a wedyn yr amddiffynwr yn anffodus, fi ddim eisiau gwylio honna nôl. A wedyn, di ddim yn syrthio i gysgu, mae'r ergyd taro'r targed, digon o bwer arni, a wedyn mae'n fyw. Mae'n barod, yn fwy parod na unrhyw arall i gael hun ar yr ail bêl, ac oedd wedi bod yn dawel tan y pwynt yna, ond wedyn yn profi pam bod hi'n un o'r chwaraewr pwysig yn y tîm.
Ni'n gallu gweld faint oedd e'n golygu i Ian Derbyshire a tîm hyfforddi Caerdydd. Wel, mae yna wythnos rhyngwladol fysi o'n blaenau ni fan hyn ar S4C ac yn ni'n dechrau ar y cae ras nos Fercher gyda'r gêm gyfeillgar yn erbyn Gibraltar. A wedyn ni nos Sul yr un fawr wrth i Croatia deithio i Gaerdydd wythnos i heno wrth i dîm Rob Page gobeithio cadw i gobeithio nhw o gyrraedd yr Euros yn fyw. Owain, nawn ni ddechrau gyda'r gêm gyfeillgar nos Fercher, a mae'n gaddo i fod yn dipyn o achlysur Cymru nôl yn ware ar y cae ras unwaith eto.
Yndi, bob sedd wedi gwerthu'n barod, ddim yn annisgwl yn amlwg, pawb yn edrych ymlaen. Dwi'n disgwyl chydig bach mwy o newidiadau na'r gêm gyfeillgar mis dwytha yn erbyn De Corea. O Rob Page o dan bwysau yn y gêm yna, felly tîm cryfa allan. Dwi'n disgwyl chydig bach o newidiadau yn rhyw mix and match. Dipyn o brofiad i'r cefnogwyr o'r gogledd cael gweld y ser mawr hefyd. Felly, ia, cael hwnna allan o ffordd, capio cyntaf, briliant, bach o brofiad, a wedyn ymlaen at Croatia.
Ti'n gweld rhai o'r boes ifanc yn cael cyfle Owen Beck, Charlie Savage, maen nhw wedi cael eu cynnwys yn y tîm cynta, yn ngharfan y tîm cynta am y tro cynta?
Yndw, dwi'n meddwl beth mae Paige di brofi yn ddiweddar ydy, diolch yn mynd i daflu capio allan, just yn ddir rheswm. Oherwydd mae gennym ni garfan gry, mae gennym ni foes sydd ar y fainc, sydd yn brofiadol, sydd eisiau dangos beth maen nhw'n gallu gwneud. Felly, os maen nhw'n camu ar y cae, maen nhw wedi dangos rhywbeth yn y sesiwn ymarfer bod nhw'n heiddi camer y cae. Felly, da ni wastad eisiau gweld yr chwaraewyr y crop nesaf lici di. Edrych ymlaen i weld pwy fydd heina sydd yn gallu adio at y garfan sydd yn barod.
Ie, chos dyna'n gwybod beth ddigwyddodd gyda Jordan James, Owain, ond hyn edrych ymlaen i'r gêm enfawr mewn o Sul yn erbyn Croatia. Doi anaf mawr, Aaron Ramsey a Brennan Johnson. Just faint o effaith mawr yna mynd i gael ar dîm Rob Page.
Ergyd fawr i golli'r ddau am resymau hollol wahanol. Aaron ddawn sy'n ganddo ar y bel, gallu creu rhywbeth allan o ddim byd, a Johnson wedyn efo'r cyflymder. Da ni'n cweit wedi weld digon yn y Crys Cymru eto. Colled ia, ond yn ymosodol, da ni'n mynd bad. Bod Bale di ymddeol, mae gen ni opsiynau. Mae gen ti wedyn Dan James, Kiefer Moore, David Brooks, Harry Wilson. Mae yna chwaraewyr, Nathan Broadhead yn un arall. Mae yna ddigon opsiynau, fydd hi'n anodd, ond dwi'n meddwl fydd yna ganlyniad positif ar y ffordd.
Mae'n mynd i fod yn gêm enfawr. Wel, amser am egwyl fer fan hyn, ond dewch nôl ato ni ar ôl yr egwyl am yr ail hanner rhwng Wrexham a Chaerdydd. Croeso nôl ato ni a chofiwch allwch chi wylio holl eich pwyntiau'r penwythnos ar sgorio nos lun am 5 munud ar 20 ac am hanner awr wedi wech nos fawr. Ond dyn ni barod am yr ail hanner fan hyn, felly nôl â ni at Cath, Owain a Bryn.
Welcome back to Red Button commentary here at the Rock, home of Kevin Druids, but today of Wrexham Women, who are behind by a goal to nil. Molly Kehoe's second of the season, dividing the teams at half-time. Keeping me company on Red Button commentary is Katie Sherwood, former Welsh international. Katie, what would have been the messages relayed to the teams at half-time by the coaches?
I think a Cardiff perspective, I think Ian would maybe tell his team, how can we show that we were league champions last year? How can we be more ruthless? Let's be relentless now and go and get a second goal. In terms of Wrexham, I think in possession, can we keep the ball better? And in defence, can we be more aggressive? Can we limit the spaces and the time that Cardiff have on the ball to lift their head up and play those type of passes?
Wrexham head clear in front of a crowd of 707 today in the Adran Genero Premier League. There were over 800 here for the visit of Swansea City on the opening Sunday of the season. 707. So it was 606 actually in the last game, so an increase in capacity, which is really good to see so many young faces here as well, Katie, yes?
Yeah, that's really impressive, because it's great getting them in for your first home game of the season, but it's about them wanting to come back. And after the 6-goal thriller, you know, they're always going to want to come back, aren't they? So to see them here again is great.
Oh, it's an opportunity here. Kehoe, it's a race between Kehoe and Allen, and Kehoe wins it. And Kehoe slots her second of the afternoon. Well, the Wrexham defence opened like the Red Sea, and Kehoe ran through that defence, beat the goalkeeper and finished with aplomb.
And that just shows, you know, when you are the best teams in the league, they are clinical. Great piece of skill to go past the goalkeeper, beats Allen to the ball and slots it into the back of the net. But the desire to get to the ball first, before Deadlock Morgan, before Allen, is absolute class by Kehoe, and just shows, you know, the clinical side to a game that she has.
Well, it just goes to show as well, Katie, in terms of the quality of finish and the pace. Phoebe Poole and Lily Billingham move on, but who's moving in? Molly Kehoe and Eliza Colley.
And that great bit of skill, just to have the awareness, just to knock the ball around Deadlock Morgan.
The worst possible start for Wrexham at the beginning of the second half. So many messages will have been given in that changing room, I'm sure. And now it's a real test of character for Steve Dale's team. And this could be the first yellow card of the afternoon, and it's shown to Megan Bowen for the foul on Rebecca Pritchard.
And rightly so, I think, Meg. Great piece of skill by Pritchard, just to knock the ball around Meg Bowen. It's a late challenge, it's a nasty one. And rightly so, a yellow card.
Megan Bowen, only 18 years of age, joined from Barry in 2022. She missed the draw with Aberystwyth Town, actually, because she was with the Welsh under-19s team. But Wrexham need to score the next goal in order to get back into this game. And it's Pritchard into Gibbard. Pritchard again, and that's come off beyond Price. A good reaction there from Wrexham, having gone 2 goals behind.
She's been really impressive, I think. Pritchard, what I've seen of her last season and how she settled into the league this year. She offers, you know, great attacking force going forward. She's won her team a corner.
TJ Dickens floats it in. Ball is cleared, and it's Cara Jones back to Phoebe Davis. Lily Jones, and they'll be keeping an eye on Jones, so influential in the Wrexham midfield. Almost a mistake there by Erin Lovett, and she finds her goalkeeper. Allen under pressure here. Here's a free kick for Karen Allen for Wrexham. And Seren Watkins, you can't believe there. That was right in front of us, Katie. I think it was a foul.
Yeah, you know, Allen again, she's using her body to try and protect the ball, but finding herself in unusual positions, finding herself in danger. I think she got lucky there.
Rhian Oakley did really well there to get her body between the defender and the ball. But Cardiff lose it in midfield, and again it's Lily Jones, and she spreads it out here to Cara Jones. Jones, heavy touch, ball is cleared, opportunities lost. Would you say, having seen the first game where Amber Lightfoot was on the left-hand side, they're missing the balance there with Cara Jones? She is more right-footed than left-footed.
I think Amber definitely gives you a different option out wide, but I don't think that's been the main reason for, you know, Wrexham not playing their usual game. I just think they've come across quality that they haven't come across yet this season.
Good time. Free kick for Wrexham, again floated in, headed clear by the Cardiff defence. It's a race to the ball. Hughes is there. She wins the throw down this right-hand side. Wrexham needs something to lift this crowd. Crowd of 707. Davis, good play. Oh, unfortunate there for the fullback. And race between Oakley. And there's a release here for Colley. Colley looking to use her pace beyond Doran. But Doran gets her left foot to it. And able to feed the ball back to Delith Morgan. But there was good, excellent play there by Rhian Oakley earlier in the move. That's super distribution. Sorry, Kate.
No, again, just using her athletic ability just to go past players. It was actually a really late tackle on this left-hand side with the ref has let go again. Karen Allen, the captain, again, really late. She's got away with one there.
Pressure on Steve Dale here, Katie. They're not used to being behind.
No, this is a test for them. He said before the game this will be a different test this evening. I think the next goal is really crucial, Mike. You know, if Wrexham get it, momentum swings their way. If Cardiff get the next goal, it could be game over.
It's easily forgotten that important, crucial save made by Karen Chamberlain early in the game. The ball played through to Pritchard, and there was a heavy collision between the two of them, but it was such a brave save by the City goalkeeper. Owen again looking to release Kehoe on a hat-trick now.
Good goalkeeping by Delith Morgan again, really good awareness. Off her line quickly just to get that ball.
Davis trying to release Pritchard, but that's cool play by Megan Bowen, the third of the defenders. And outside of the foot pass from Price on to Oakley, and it's a race between Rhian Oakley and Karen Allen. And Oakley has the pace, and she cuts inside and looks for an opportunity to shoot. And it's set up for Watkins, and it's over the bar. But again, excellent set-up play by Cardiff City, appreciated by the coach Ian Derbyshire, and Rhian Oakley in the middle of it all.
Yeah, great play again down this left-hand side by Rhian Oakley. Bursting down the wing, then able to cut inside, create those overloads. And just poor execution by Seren Watkins in front of goal.
Oh, an opportunity here. Oh, goodness me. Karen Allen so, well, almost guilty there of the pass being short back to Delith Morgan. Well, a third goal for Cardiff City would certainly ensure the points, I'm sure. This is Amber Lightfoot, the lady, the usual number 11 for Wrexham, not available today due to injury. And as we suggested a little bit earlier, perhaps missing the balance that she can give on the left-hand side.
And, Lightfoot and Rosie Hughes, they have a great partnership up front. They scored a lot of goals between them. So she's definitely missed here this evening.
Yeah, Amber Lightfoot had 16 goals and 8 assists last season, and you can see that the three, Lightfoot on the left, Pritchard on the right, Rosie Hughes through the middle, Mary Gibbard just behind. But we haven't seen enough of Wrexham as an attacking force in this game today. Throw is quickly taken, looking to release Gibbard. Important foot in by Bowen, concedes the corner. FAW President Steve Williams here to support the women's game. That's in the area. He's the president of the Welsh Football Association. Opportunity for Wrexham to get back in this game. Ball is floated in. Chamberlain comes for it, and excellent take by Kerin Chamberlain, 24 years of age in her 6th season with Cardiff City. She's won the Welsh Cup on 2 occasions. Crucial save in the first half, and she took that one.
Yeah, great goalkeeping there from Chamberlain, really commanding her area in that 6-yard box.
10 clean sheets as well last season. What was the feeling after coming back from Lithuania and the disappointment of losing the 2 games in the Champions League?
Yeah, it was a tough week for Cardiff City when you've gone a whole season without being, undefeated, 17 wins, 3 draws. To go away and play against, higher opposition and be defeated the way they did. It's tough to come back from, but it just shows their mental resilience as a team.
Again, it's Oakley between the defenders, and it took Doran's clearance to frustrate Rhian Oakley.
But also it was great preparation for them going into the Adran Premier.
Oakley, time to turn, feeds Price, opportunity to shoot, but she shoots wildly. Well, opportunity there for Ffion Price. I don't think she realised how much time she had there, Katie.
Yeah, we know the quality that Ffion Price has in front of goal. She'd be really disappointed there. Just leans back, it's well wide in the end.
This is the reaction from Ian Derbyshire, you can't believe that. Three defensive players looking solid for Cardiff City at the back. This is Bowen looking for the feet of Price, but not the best pass, and it's a throw in for Wrexham down there, the right hand side.
Yeah, just a little frustrating there for Cardiff City in possession. An opportunity to get in on this left hand side again.
Ball played forward, here comes Hughes, Karen Allen is there, the header for Hughes, and it's cleared off the line by Siobhan Walsh. Well, Karen Chamberlain rushed off her line there, and it all happened as if it was in slow motion. The header by Hughes towards goal, didn't quite have the strength.
Yeah, an early ball over the top by Lily Jones just catches the Cardiff back line off guard. Chamberlain makes an early decision to go for the ball, and saved by Siobhan Walsh.
On the hour, still 2-0 for Cardiff City. Header in by Karen Allen, inches past the post. It was floated in towards the far post. Cardiff City have done well on a number of occasions to win that first ball. That this time it was Karen Allen's header.
Yeah, it's a great ball in. She actually has more time than she thinks. Got to be hitting the target from that position and making the goalkeeper work.
Karen Allen captaining the Wrexham team, making the move from Stourbridge, where she secured 3 successive promotions for that club, represented English schools and Welsh universities when she was studying at Bangor University. Here's Allen again. hour played at the Rock, home of Wrexham Women, who were behind 2 goals by Molly Kehoe, first after just over half an hour, and in the first minute of the second half she ran clear and slotted past Delith Morgan. This is Karen Allen again, looking to split the defenders, but Bowen is so cool and strong for such a young player. Walsh, Watkins, and they build well. Cardiff City keeping possession well. And they've built in confidence throughout this game. Yes, Katie, you know, in terms of the passes that they're making and dragging Wrexham from one side of the field to the other.
Yeah, they're moving the ball with a lot more pace, a lot more urgency. You know, and Wrexham, they are tired, and Cardiff are getting in behind them.
And Price in behind Pritchard there. And there's the illustration where Price runs back, wins possession. Yes, she gives it away there. But Price and Oakley are looking at a strong partnership down this left-hand side for Cardiff City.
Theon Price, she works so hard, doesn't she? How she gets up and down that left-hand side. She's an outlet for Cardiff City, and she's created overload today that Wrexham just haven't been able to deal with.
I think sometimes people forget that she has a cap for Wales in 2015. Played against Croatia in a 0-0 draw. Theon Price is so crucial in creating goals, top assist maker. But here's the ball again, and Chamberlain. Cardiff playing with a high line. Keep the sweeper behind.
I mean, there's a keeper sweeper, but then for me, I'm a little bit worried how far she is off her line. But it's obviously that's something that Ian Derbyshire wants her to do.
I think it might have something to do, Katie, with Rosie Hughes' pace. They've decided to play that way. It is International Week, and it'll be Czechoslovakia hosting the Wales under-21s on Friday, on Facebook and on YouTube and on Click on Friday at 10-5. And they have had an excellent start to their campaign. Matty Jones' side.
I actually had the pleasure of meeting Matty Jones a couple of weeks ago, and what a lovely gentleman he is, doing a great job with the under-21s.
Yes, he is doing very, very well. A creditable draw against Denmark and a win in Lithuania. But here's Cardiff City, and here's Rhian Oakley, and it's opening up for Oakley to shoot. Well, she struck it well, but off target.
And this is what she likes to do, the master of cutting in on that stronger right foot, and it just opens up really well for her, but just couldn't get the accuracy on that shot. But too much time in front of goal there.
Yeah, 12 goals last season. Here comes Oakley again, and on her left foot loses her balance.
Karen Allen actually does really well here to get back into position, just uses her body really well. A tired effort in the end from Oakley.
Gibbard against Watkins, and it'll be a throw-in for Wrexham down their right-hand side. They take it quickly, feeding Phoebe Davis. Davis looking to play wide for Pritchard, and that's clever play. Theon Price is looking to strike the ball against Pritchard. You've now got 2 balls on the pitch here. And I think when I mentioned a little bit earlier, Katie, that Price had thrown the ball, kicked the ball against Pritchard, it was the right call actually, because the linesman didn't give it.
Yeah, I just feel sorry for Lily Jones. There's 2 balls on the pitch, and just being a bit too honest and kicking the ball out and then turning over the ball to Cardiff City.
Bowen that heads it straight to Lily Jones. Jones following the ball. It is cleared by Fionn Price. And again, Wrexham looking to speed things up a bit. They need this all-important third goal in the game. Price clears. It's going to reach Dickens. Good first touch. Dickens forward, looking for Hughes. Hughes edge of the box. Feeds Lily Jones, but there's an offside flag against Lily Jones. Unfortunate for Wrexham. Frustration for the Dragons. Cardiff City are going to make the first change of the evening, and it will be Danielle Green coming on, and she's going to replace number 2 Lisa Owen. So an experienced substitute coming on, Danielle Green, 28 years of age, over a decade with Cardiff City. You know her well, Katie, Danielle.
Yeah, it'll be a like-for-like swap. Very much an attacking player, and be looking to try and get Cardiff their third goal, and another threat that Rebecca Pritchard will have to think about.
I'm surprised actually that Wrexham haven't made any changes so far, being behind by 2-0. Steve Dale perhaps weighing up the opportunities that he has on the bench without Amber Lightfoot. Ball clear, Doran waits for it. Is there a foul in the centre circle? No, there isn't, says Mr. Pratt. Doran, and again closed down by Molly Keogh, the heroine of the evening, and she collects the mistake and plays it forward to Eliza Colley. Colley shoots early, and Delith Morgan collects on the second attempt. Second ball, which is so important, Katie, being won by Cardiff City in midfield. They're really getting a grip now.
Yeah, they are. They're being really relentless, winning that ball back, no nonsense defending, and really putting Wrexham under pressure at the moment. Excellent
header out by Wrexham, and here's the pace of Rosie Hughes against Morgan. Hughes, great opportunity here, no support. Here it comes from Gibbard. Gibbard! Oh, it's well saved in the end by Kerin Chamberlain. I did think for a second it had gone over her head, but Rosie Hughes had half an opportunity to shoot herself. Unselfish play by the top scorer.
Again, though, Chamberlain off her line. If Rosie Hughes just could have looked out, she could have just dinked the ball over the top of her. Just manages to move her feet quick enough to get to that ball.
Now, we have a problem here for the Wrexham captain, Keren Allen. I think she's been carrying this injury for a while. She twisted her ankle just in front here of the dugout a bit earlier. Here comes Fionn Price, his cross. Oh. And I think she may have aggravated the injury. She says she's okay. Rosie Hughes is back on her feet as well, so a break in play here. Two crucial players carrying injuries for Wrexham. Top scorer Rosie Hughes. So double substitution for Wrexham. Coming on will be number 20, and she's Natasha Spearing, and she takes the place of Rebecca Pritchard. So Spearing is on, and Lily Whitefoot is the second substitute, and she will be replacing Cara Jones. So Lily Whitefoot and Natasha Spearing on. Very young, 18 and 17 years of age, and I'm not surprised that Rebecca Pritchard there carrying that injury, probably from the collision with Kerin Chamberlain in the first half. Katie.
Yeah, and her work rate, her effort has been phenomenal in this game. trying to pin back Ffion Price and keep up with those overloads. But an opportunity now for two youngsters to come in and show what they're about for Wrexham.
First touch for the substitute Danielle Green. Down the left-hand side, cuts inside, looking to cross. Ball is free, edge of the box. Again, it's won by Cardiff City, by Emma Bainon, but not the best pass as she tried to spread it out.
Yeah, just trying to utilise that width, Cardiff. We just couldn't find the feet of Ffion Price.
Wrexham missing that spark of inspiration this evening. The three at the back for Cardiff has worked really well. They've been able to cope with Rosie Hughes. Here's Karen Allen. They've been really overworked, Karen Allen and Doran. Watkins. Cool play by Kehoe, the scorer, into Megan Bowen, only 18 years of age. Lovely touch round the corner by Rhian Oakley. Danielle Green wide on the left-hand side. Goes past the substitute, cuts it back well. That was a super move again by Cardiff City. And again they win that back, and it's almost like 3 against 1, isn't it? Once that ball is played forward, Katie Rose Hughes looks so isolated.
Yeah, and it's difficult for Wrexham to try and push and press higher because the threat that Cardiff City have up top with Rhian Oakley and now Danielle Green, and with Ffion Price pushing up, it's really hard to commit players forward and support Rosie Hughes.
And Green is in again, utilising her pace, crosses dangerously. Delith Morgan. Well, a flailing arm from Delith Morgan, and it's Danielle Green. Super wing play by the substitute.
Oh, great attacking play by Danielle Green then.
Power in, looking for the feet of Oakley. Jones. There's an opportunity to spread it out to the left-hand side to the substitute. White spearing crosses, but it is cleared by Cardiff City. And once they have possession, Kehoe, super skill by Kehoe in the first play, but Lovett wins it back. What have you made of Molly Kehoe then? 2 goals on this afternoon, 3 in total for the season, 19 years of age, probably taking the place of Phoebe Poole, leading the attack. Yeah,
she's a really exciting addition to this team. She loves a 1v1, really inventive, creative, confident to go at you, great trickery. She is a defender's nightmare.
First mistake by Danielle Green, and Gibbard wins the ball back. Gibbard does well, goes to ground, no foul, says Mr. Pratt. Play on. Ball played wide to Danielle Green. This time she cuts inside, and this will be the first yellow card for a Wrexham player. It's yellow for Phoebe Davis, the foul on the substitute Green.
Yeah, that is a really cynical foul. Danielle does really well to cut inside. That no intent to win the ball at all there.
And another substitution for Cardiff here. And it'll be Mackenzie Olden coming on, and she will be replacing Eliza Colley. And what do you make of Eliza Colley's performance today?
I think she'll be frustrated that she didn't take any of those opportunities. Just didn't really fall for her this evening. But her work rate you can't question. She's getting herself in those positions. Just needs to be more clinical.
Oh, an opportunity here, and the third is scored is Ffion Price. Price scores out of nothing with just over a quarter of an hour to play. 3 goals, and the 3 points are secured by last year's champions. Well, having made that change, the initial change, ball floated in by Watkins, and the mistake between Delith Morgan and the defenders, and it's Price's first of the season.
Yeah, it's a really deep ball in by Seren Watkins. You really want your goalkeeper there clearing everything, including the defenders. She didn't deal with it, and it's an easy tap in for Ffion Price in the end.
Well, we talked about Ffion Price's work rate. And here come Cardiff again, and again it's Seren Watkins. Cardiff are really looking now to score more goals here. They're battling and winning every tackle. Bainon into the feet of Oakley. Wrexham hanging on.
Yeah, they are. It's been a tough evening for them, a tough test. When you're coming up against, current league champions, it's going to be a difficult encounter, and you have to give credit to Cardiff City. Their quality has come through this evening.
A lot for this man to think about, Steve Dale. First 3 games of the season, 2 away wins, a dramatic draw here against Swansea City. Came here full of hope today and expectation. Opportunity to cross, and again a little bit of uncertainty. Drive, half volley, edge of the box by Molly Kehoe, looking for her hat-trick.
She always seems to be in the right place at the right time, just reading that play. Really composed strike there, just really unlucky with the accuracy.
There's a side foot as well. She knew exactly where she wanted to put that ball. Side foot, half volley, inches past the post. Collecting the ball again, Coley. Well, it's been a lesson, hasn't it, Katie, really, for Wrexham this evening. Cardiff City have really given a professional performance from start to finish, and they've been clinical in front of goal.
Yeah, and I think that's the difference. They have been really clinical. Their front 3, their attacking threat, they've outdone the Wrexham defence, really. But you have to credit Wrexham for the amazing start that they've also had to the season. 2 great wins on the road, a draw against Swansea.
There will be a break from the league next week with both teams in Welsh Cup action. Wrexham are at Pwllheli, Cardiff at Llanelli. And here comes Danielle Green, crosses well. And then again, it's Doran who comes across to clear. And Danielle Green has had an excellent introduction here since coming on.
Yeah, when she gets into the positions, the variety of crosses that she's already put into the box, they're either driven, crossed in deep, just needs someone to have that little bit of desire to get on the end of that ball. But great defending there from Wrexham.
Well, Cardiff looking to rub salt into Wrexham's wounds here. Wrexham 0, Cardiff City 3. Cluster of bluebirds at the far post, in it comes, it's really dangerous. Delith Morgan watches it carefully onto the top of her net, but it will be another corner.
Again, a great delivery into the box, front post ball, sorry, but great defending again from the captain, Allen.
Just over 10 minutes to play here at the Rock. 2 goals by Molly Kehoe, and 1 by Ffion Price. Price takes the corners, floated in towards Walsh. Lovett collects for Wrexham. Will be a goal kick for the home team. Wrexham then travel to Aberystwyth after playing Pwllheli, and then TNS at home. Cardiff City, Pontypridd and Barry were languishing at the bottom of the league at the moment. This is Olden. Olden shoots across the box. Kenzie Olden, 19 years of age, moved from Barry in the summer. Wrexham's first team secured promotion from the National League, the men's team. They didn't have it all their own way in League Two at the beginning of this season, and it's a similar position for the women, Katie.
Yeah, but they still have created opportunities, and there's still lots of positives to take from this game for Wrexham. Like I say, they have just come across a top quality team this evening.
Well, in the Rugby World Cup, it's now confirmed it will be Wales versus Argentina next Saturday from 3 o'clock. The kickoff is at 4 live on S4C. And it's Mackenzie for Gibbard. Libby Mackenzie making her first appearance of the season in place of Gibbard. Gibbard's had a really good afternoon, and just to remind you as well of international football, it'll be on S4C, it'll be Wales versus Croatia a week today with a 7:45 kickoff at the Cardiff City Stadium. Before that, we'll have Gibraltar as well, live on S4C on Wednesday night from the racecourse. Wrexham 0, Cardiff City 3. I was just saying there, Katie, about Gibbard in midfield. She's a good foil for Lily Jones, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a really important cog in the team. She finds those spaces in between Rosie Hughes and Lily Jones, and her distribution is actually fantastic. She's created lots of opportunities in this game and also in the previous games we've seen her play. And she'll be key for Wrexham's success this season.
Well, Karen Allen bravely carrying the ball forward. She's been suffering from injuries during the whole of the game, and 2 more substitutions here for Cardiff City. And this will show you the depth of the squad that Ian Derbyshire has, with Kelly Adams and Tia Richardson waiting to come on, and it will be Siobhan Walsh that makes way, the captain. So Walsh making her first appearance of the season, making way. And it'll be Kelly Adams to take her place. And it's Rhian Oakley that makes way for Tia Richardson, just to ensure the 3 points for Cardiff City. Tia Richardson, so experienced, joined from Cardiff Met in 2023. He's also played for Swansea City. Free kick for Wrexham, floated in. Is the consolation goal for Steve Daly's women? Oh no, is the answer. And the ball played forward to Keogh again. Price will be moved up into midfield now. Here's Keogh with the back heel in to the path of Price.
We talked at half-time, didn't we, about what Ian Derbyshire would want from his team, and I said he'd probably want them to be ruthless and be relentless, and I think that's exactly what they've been in this half. They haven't given Wrexham any time to breathe, any opportunity to get back into this game, and that's what league champions do.
It's been a thoroughly professional performance. I think it was something perhaps that we expected Swansea City to inflict on Wrexham on that first afternoon, where we talked about the gulf perhaps in coming up from the Northern Division into the Adran Premier. But certainly Cardiff City have put Wrexham in their place this evening.
And I think, they probably would have wanted to prove a point in this game. We are the champions. You might be the team coming through, but we want to stamp our authority. And they have come up the better team this evening.
Certainly. And similarly to the teams in the Cymru Premier that travel to Europe and find it difficult to compete against teams perhaps that one would think would be from lower ranked nations, Cardiff City found it really, really hard against Gintra, I think it was, from Lithuania, and Shelbourne from Ireland, and that's the step that the Cardiff City team the next step that the Cardiff City team need to take.
Yeah, it's about closing that gap when the teams do go into Europe. How do these Welsh teams close the gap? Maybe now being semi-professional, having these contracts might help that. They're training more times throughout the week. They have better facilities, better medical care, better nutrition. So maybe this will when we'll see the gap being closed.
Price of the free kick, it's headed clear by Wrexham. Keogh to Watkins. She's run this midfield, hasn't she? Since particularly in the second half. Seren Watkins. Clever play. And this Ffion Price she's been everywhere. She's played on the left-hand side. She's now playing on the right-hand side. She's so physically fit, Katie.
Yeah, she has great energy. She can also play in the back as a centre-back. So she's got great versatility to her game. And she's really important for how Cardiff build an attack, and her recovery in defence. You know, her work rate, her engine to get back has been fantastic this evening.
Kelly Adams with the throw. 15 seasons for Swansea City. Such is the depth of the experience that Ian Derbyshire has, as well as these promising youngsters that he's brought through and promoted from the under-19s. Into the last 5 minutes. Cardiff City still looking for their fourth, and Danielle Green, who's been so prominent since coming on as the substitute, cuts inside, opportunity to shoot, an opportunity, from Mackenzie. Ball is cleared.
Yeah, I think Danielle Green will have been really disappointed to not have started this evening. So she's come on trying to prove a point, and I think she's definitely done that. But like you said, Mike, it just shows the depth that Cardiff City have within their squad.
I think people were taken by surprise, perhaps, with that draw that they had with Aberystwyth. Was it a fortnight ago, a 0-0 draw, and there was a red card, and there was perhaps a little bit of thinking about, well, goodness me, how on earth didn't we beat Aberystwyth Town? But they're now, well, they were top of the league for a couple of hours anyway. Cardiff City put 3 past Wrexham, so Cardiff will go to the top of the Genero Adran Premier this evening. Ball played inside towards Phoebe Davis, but is collected by Watkins. Watkins to Bainon. Price skips past Lovett. Continues a run down the right-hand side. Looks inside again for Keogh. Keogh hasn't given up on the hat-trick, but there's a foul by Keogh, edge of the box. Been highly impressive. Molly Keogh.
But just going back to what you said, Mike, about Aberystwyth, I think this will be the most competitive season that we'll see. I do think the gap is closing, you know, between the top teams. And like Ian Derbyshire said at the beginning of the game, I do think teams are all able to take points off each other. And I think this league, this campaign, will be a lot more open than it has been in previous years.
Cardiff City won the league by about 14 points, I think it was last season. Played 21-17, drawn 3 was their record. As we enter the final minute of the 90. Interesting to see who Kath Morgan selects as the player of the match, Katie. I think we may have our eye on the Bluebirds number 15. Don't know about you.
Yeah, we'll wait to see what Kath says, but we know who we have in mind, Mike.
An old head on young shoulders and a natural finisher, I would say. 3 minutes added at the end of the 90. 3 minutes added, and here's our player of the match, Katie, and unsurprisingly it's Molly Kehoe. 2 goals to add to her goal last week against TNS, a natural finisher, as I said, and has done really, really well and still looking for her hat-trick.
Yeah, very much deserved. You know, a great 1v1 player, great trickery, great creativeness, and she has an end product.
Into the middle it goes, opportunity for the 4th, and it's cleared off the line somehow. Well, Richardson, how on earth did she miss that one? The 2 substitutes combining. Tia Richardson, another great cross from Price.
Yeah, it's a great ball in again by Fionn Price. Oldham makes the first contact. It's a great save by the keeper. I don't know how she hasn't got her foot wrapped around that and put it in the back of the net. Just couldn't make the connection that she needed with it. It's great defending, actually.
It was great defending and a great save by Delyth Morgan. Ball floated in towards the far post. Green, well, she'd done everything so well in terms of crossing the ball, had that one opportunity to shoot and just dragged her shot down. She can smile, she knows the 3 points is safe. Danielle Green. Been one-way traffic second half, Katie, and here's Kehoe. Kehoe again still looking for that hat-trick. The cross shot. Thought Delyth Morgan had missed that for a second.
Yeah, again, she has such an eye for goal, doesn't she? She just knows where the goal is, and she has the ability to put that in the top corner.
What message do you think Steve Dale will have for his women at the end of this 90 minutes? It's been a lesson.
It has been a lesson. There's lots of things they'll learn and take from this game, but they have to bounce back. This is the league. This is the league they're in. They knew it was going to be tough. It's how they respond that. It's nice they have a little break with the cup now, but they have to go again in their next game.
The play stopped here, and Delyth Morgan's injured. I think she was a collision with Tia Richardson. Fionn Price's cross came in. It was cleared, but Richardson collided there with Delyth Morgan.
Yeah, you can see it's just a collision with Richardson. I don't think it's anything too serious, probably more winded than anything.
I don't think she was expecting it. She came right across her, didn't she? And it'll be a happy household with Hannah Power, your sister, celebrating the 3 points, the 3 goals and the win. Thank you, Katie, for your support this evening. And it's Molly Kehoe who enjoys the player of the match accolade. 2 goals for the woman from the Cayman Islands. Ian Derbyshire celebrates a really important away win here at Wrexham. A lot to learn for Steve Dale's team. But it's finished here at the Rock. Wrexham 0, Cardiff City 3.
Diolch yn fawr i Bryn a Cath. Ie, Wrexham yn colli am y tro cyntaf tymor yma o 2 gol i ddim. Goliau Molly Kehoe a Fionn Price yn sicrhau'r triphwynt i'r adar gleision. A dyma'r tabl ar ddiwedd benwthnos arall. A Caerdydd yn symud nôl i brig y brif adran Genero. A fi'n siŵr taw dyna lle fydd Ian Derbyshire a'i dîm moyn aros am spel fach. Mae Owain Tudur-Jones wedi ail ymuno. Fi a Owain, o'n i'n gweud cyn y gêm bod Caerdydd yn mynd i moyn dysgu gwers i Wrexham, moyn rhoi bach o reality check i nhw heno yma, a dyna'n gwmws beth sydd wedi digwydd.
Ie, dyna dyn ni wedi weld. Wrexham wedi rhoi gêm i fewn chwarae teg iddyn nhw, ond Caerdydd yn meistroli. A dwi'n meddwl pan ti'n codi lefel, wyt ti'n chwarae nebyn chwaraewyr gwell, a dwi'n meddwl oedd hynna'n yn eitha amlwg fel oedd y gêm yn mynd ymlaen. Ti hefyd yn gwynebu chwaraewyr sydd yn fwy ffit, ac o ran yr ochr ffitrwydd hefyd, mae yna dipyn o waith i wneud, ond fe Wrexham yn gallu dal i penna yn uchel, a meddwl, ti'n gwybod be, da ni mor bell a hynna i ffwrdd, ond mae yna dal dipyn o fwlch.
Ie, oedd hi'n berfformiad arbennig gan Gaerdydd ac allwn ni glywed gan i reolwr nhw Ian Derbyshire gyda Nicky.
Well, Ian, you certainly took the opportunity to make a bit of a statement in front of the TV cameras this afternoon.
Yeah, as I said pre-game, we've been focusing on ourselves a lot and how we can improve, how we can get better. There was a bit of talk about us potentially being scared coming up to Wrexham this week, which is interesting considering we're the beaten champions. So, listen, all we did was play our football, and I thought that we dominated 80-90% of that game and could have had a few more goals, but ultimately a clean sheet and the 3 points, and we'll take it.
What pleased you the most about the performance this afternoon?
I think the discipline in keeping the ball. I think we knew we didn't want to get into a transition game where the ball was going forcing forward, playing backwards. We knew that they had dangerous players on the counter-attack, so we focused on keeping the possession. We did that really well. They only had a couple of half chances from long balls, but part of that we were really disciplined, and then in possession I thought we were frightening at times, and we can be proud of that performance. And second half I think our fitness took over, and I think like I said, we dominated the second half and we can be really pleased.
I think having a look at your reactions to the goals as well over here at the bench, was there a degree of relief there as well mixed in with that joy?
Not at all, no. We were comfortable, we were happy in the game. I think as a team we want to celebrate. If you do something good you should celebrate, and I think we celebrate as a staff, we celebrate as a team. But no, there wasn't much relief in that. I thought we were in control of the game. We just like to enjoy it when we do things well.
Llongyfarchiadau mawr, many congratulations, safe trip home.
Thank you.
Ian Derbyshire yn ddyn hapus iawn. Reit, oes gewn ni cipolwg ar y goliau yn yr ail hanner. Nawn ni ddechrau gyda ail gol Molly Kehoe. Owain gath hon dipyn o gêm hyn o'ma.
Do, gath ei ryw hanner awr, digon tawel, ond Kehoe oedden ni'n gweld wedyn y safon sy'n ganddi hi. Pan bod un o'r chwaraewyr mwyaf peryglus yn y gyngrair. Ac hwn reit ar ddechrau'r ail hanner. Gol ar y blaen ar regwyl Ia, ond wedyn just yn siarp ar ddechrau'r ail hanner. Pan mae Wrexham yn gobeithio medru gwneud hyn iddyn nhw, a wedyn ti'n gweld chydig bach o lot o gyflymder ganddi, ond hefyd yn yr achosion yma, pan mae mewn sefyllad, so'n panic, mae'n gweld y golgeidwad na'n rhithro tuag ati. A sa'n lot yn meddwl, be dwi'n mynd i wneud yn fama. Cadw i ffen, just mynd un ochr o'r golgeidwad, a wedyn digon o safon i gadw i ffen o flaen y gol. Edrych yn hawdd, ond doedd hi ddim.
Molly Kehoe yn sgorio yn erbyn y Seintiau Newydd penwythnos diwetha. Sgorio eto penwythnos yma. Allen ni fynd nôl at Nicky John nawr. Nicky, pwy sy'n gyda ti?
Oh, Steve, a disappointing afternoon in the end today. What is it that you feel didn't quite work today?
I think if you look at the first half, I thought we probably started the game okay. Couple of half chances. We got off to a relatively good start. A little bit of a mistake for the goal. Second half, I just didn't think we could really get anything going, really, and you've got to give the opposition a lot of credit. They're probably the best team we've played this season so far.
Would you say that it was a little bit of a lesson to the girls this afternoon?
Possibly, but we can obviously take a lot out of the game, especially first half performance. But if you look at the goals, there's quite a few mistakes. They are preventable goals, and it's just one of those things on the day that when you're playing against better teams, you do get punished.
There were a few chances early doors as well, weren't there, that you just didn't quite manage to take advantage of?
No, that's it, and we praised the girls at half-time for creating those chances. On another day, it falls for you, and we've had one cleared off the line as well, second half. But today we move on. It's not worth dwelling on too much.
I guess the key thing now for you as manager will be seeing how the girls react to this. How do you want them to react?
Absolutely, and where we are at the moment, we've made a positive start to the season. We're happy with the points return that we've got so far. We knew that today was going to be a tough challenge, and full credit to Cardiff. But the girls have just got to pick themselves back up now and maintain that form and just keep working hard, and the confidence will come from there.
Steve Dale, appreciate it. Diolch yn fawr iawn.
Diolch.
Noson siomedig I Wrexham, Owain. Geithon nhw cyfleon yn yr hanner cynta, ond hefyd yr ail hanner, a mi'n cofio ti a Cath yn sôn yn eich sylwebeth chi, y ffaith bod Caerdydd wedi setlo on gyda'r 3 yn y cefen. Di llwyddo I gadw chreuwyr fel Rosie Hughes yn dawel hyn o'ma?
Yn dawel iawn. Oedd hi chydig bach yn rhy hwyr a'r Wrexham yn sylweddoli. Ella'r ffordd I gael llwyddiant oedd efo peli chydig bach yn fwy hir, a Rosie Hughes yn gallu defnyddio'r egni sy'n ganddi hi. Erbyn iddyn nhw weithio hyn allan, Eich oedd yr egni wedi diflannu rhywfaint oedd Rosie Hughes oedd chydig bach o gramp, ond dyma oedd y bygythiad, peli dros ben y 3 o amddiffynwyr, a Rosie Hughes, sa'n siomedig yn fanna, ond oedd wedi gwneud gymaint as yr I gallu efo'r peniad, jyst dim cweit digon o nerth, ond gafon nhw'r hanner cyfleoedd, pan oedd hi'n di-sgôr, gafon nhw ambell I gyfle, a wedyn pan oedd nhw'n ar I holi, mond yn hwyr yn y gêm, o'ch ti'n meddwl, mae hon drosodd felly, sefyllfaoedd fel yma, a fysa Rosie Hughes di gallu cael ergyd I hun o bosib, ond chwarae teg, oedd hi'n meddwl bod na, felly cadw I ffen, disgwyl am chydig bach o gefnogaeth, Oedd o'n berfformiad dewr gan Wrexham, ac fel dwi wedi sôn, mi fydden nhw'n dysgu lot.
Allwn ni fynd nôl at Nicky John nawr achos mae hi yng nghwmni Ffion Price a Molly Kehoe.
Oh, Ffion, an excellent result and performance for you girls this afternoon in front of the cameras. How much did you all enjoy that?
Yeah, we were absolutely delighted. I mean, we came today, whether the cameras are here or not, it's just about showing why we are the champions. And I think the girls, we came together up against a very tough Wrexham side who have proved themselves in the league so far. But we're absolutely delighted, got the job done, and now focus on to next week in the Cup.
And I want to come to Molly next because, Molly, it certainly seems as though you settled into life here at your new club. How much are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's really good. This is my third league game with the club. It's really positive, and it's great to score goals for the club and bring something from all the way across the other side of the world.
2 for yourself this afternoon and 1 for Ffion. Can you talk me through your goals? What was going through your mind at the time?
Well, obviously just make sure I get in the back of the net. I shot, hit the keeper, came back out, and I just had to make sure I hit my second one in.
Ffion, what about yourself? Because once you had that third goal in, then the game was well and truly put to bed, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we want to score as many goals as we can, and you know, we felt comfortable at 3-0, and we just wanted to see the game out, but keep pushing as well. And yeah, delighted to get a goal, but it's not about who scores, it's just all about the team performance.
Can I ask you girls what you make of the standard this season? Because it does feel, from the outside looking in, that it's so much more competitive this season. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, I think Molly will agree with me. This year, I think it's anyone's game. Everyone's pushing, there's players that's gone to different teams. You know, Wrexham have come up, and I think everybody's showcasing their talents, and the league can go anywhere this year, but we're just delighted to showcase what we can do, and we're going to take it each week, game by game, and just try and retain our title.
Well, I was just about to ask, you took it right out of my mouth. How determined are you to retain that title this season?
Oh, I definitely do. I really want to retain it, Mol. What about you?
Yeah, definitely coming in and obviously being new here, I want to definitely retain the title.
And Molly, you are the player of the match this afternoon, so huge congratulations to you. I do know, I think I'm right in saying there are a couple of birthdays coming up in the squad, aren't there, tomorrow for Seren and the day after as well for Eliza, is that right? So I'm sure there'll be a little bit of a celebration on the way home, won't there?
Did Seren pay you to say that? Because we haven't at the end of her birthday celebrations, but yeah, it'll be great to celebrate their birthdays.
Oh, girls, enjoy it. Llongyfarchiadau mawr, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
A penblwydd hapus iawn i'r ddwy yn wrthon ni gyd fan hyn ar sgorio. Owain, gadewch i ni weld y drydydd gol Ffion Price yn sgorio drydydd i Gaerdydd. Ffion Price oedd hi'n chwaraewr allweddol i'r adegleision symor diwetha. Oedd hwn yn eitha hawdd iddi.
Oedd hi yn, a fi Morgan y golgeidwad yn siomedig. Ffaith mae wedi dod allan, mae'n gic, jyst i fod ni ardal beryglus, ond sa ti disgwyl i Morgan fel golgeidwad gael digon ar honna i glirio. Ond chwarae teg, fel unrhyw un sy'n y cwrt Cosby, pan mae'n gicio gosod, mae'n rhaid chdi fod yn fyw i unrhyw beth. A dyna oedd Price yma yn fyw, yn barod amdani, ac wrth i bod, oherwydd mi oedd hi'n sylwi, drydydd gol na mynd i fewn, mi oedd breuddwydion Wrexham o gael ei hun yn ôl i fewn drosodd.
Mae fwyd, mae Nicky John yn fysi iawn ar hyn o bryd. Nicky, nôl at y ti?
O Lil, oedd hi'n brawn siomedig yn y diwedd yn doedd. Ydy hwnna'n un anodd i gymryd?
Yndi, ti'n mo, mae colli pryd ydych chi'n chwarae adre yn rhywbeth sy'n anodd i gymryd bob tro, dwi'n meddwl. Pwyntiau di golli, really, ond dwi'n meddwl na ni bawnsio nôl os nesaf. It's all about the reaction, dwi'n meddwl, o'n i ni.
Di colli drwyddi draw ddim yn rhywbeth da chi di arfer efo, nac ydi. Oedd heddiw yn agoriad llygad o gwbl?
Na, dwi'n meddwl, o'n i'n gwybod be o'n i'n dod mewn i. Di bob gêm ddim yn mynd i fod yn hawdd i ni. Dwi'n meddwl nath ni batlo yn dda hanner gynta, dwi'n meddwl eich athro bach yn fflat ail hanner i ni. Ond mae cael ei punisho gan tîm fatha Caerdydd yn rhywbeth, mae'n mynd heb ddeud, yndi, mae'n neud mistake, mae nhw'n mynd i punisho ni a dyna nath nhw, so credit iddyn nhw, really.
So ti'n mynd yn ôl i gychwyn y gêm, oedd hi'n ddigon cystadleuol, oedd pwy bynnag oedd yn mynd ar gol gyntaf na wastad yn mynd i gymryd chydig o reolaeth wedyn yn doedd?
Yn union, dwi'n meddwl oedd cael y gol gyntaf yn bwysig. Mae'n anodd dod nôl mewn i gêm ar ôl i'r ail mynd mewn wedyn, a gytid i considio'r trydydd, really. Ond, da ni dal yn mynd i ffeitio i diwedd y tymor o'n, so, ie. Yeah.
Sdim amheuaeth am hynny, dwi'n meddwl. Lili, diolch yn fawr iawn i ti.
Mae'n anodd credu bod wythnos rhyngwladol arall o'n blaenau ni fan hyn ar S4C i ni'n dechrau ar y cae ras. Gêm gyfeillgar Cymru yn erbyn Gibraltar. Nos fercher ar S4C. Wedyn ni nos Sul, wythnos i heno, yr un fawr. Croatia, wrth i Luka Modric a'i Gryw ddod i Gaerdydd. Y gêm enfawr yna i dîm Rob Page. Honna hefyd yn fyw ar S4C. Owain seren y gêm, Molly Cihon, ni'n mynd i weld cwpl, wel, y 2 gol nath hi sgorio yn y gêm. Mae fo werth cofio Caerdydd wedi colli ymysodwyr pwysig, Phoebe Poole, Lily Billingham dros yr haf, ond mae Molly wedi ffito mewn i'r garfan yn berffaith.
Dim problem o gwbl, as mae'n cario maen fel nath i heddiw, fydd ni'n sgorio lot mwy o goliau. Yn fwy na'r gol i hun, am ddiffyn Wrexham, mae yna brofiad yna, a mae yna safon yna, a ffordd mae'n mynd heibio, jyst efo'r twist bach yna yn creu embaras i unrhyw un o'r amddiffynwyr, felly da ni'n disgwyl lot mwy o hynna. Ni'n sôn jyst cadw'n fyw, methu'r ergyd gynta, ond wedyn hon jyst cyflymder, cadw i ffen, mae hon yn dalent ac mae'n mynd i sgorio lot fwy o goliau fel mae'r tymor mae'n mynd ymlaen, mae hynna'n sicr.
O ran Wrexham, Steve Dale yn sôn jyst yn gloi o wain pa wersi byd nhw wedi dysgu a pa mor bwysig yw bod nhw'n pigo i hun yn lan ar ôl hwn?
Maen nhw wedi arfer ennill, dydi. Maen nhw wedi arfer bod y morthwl sydd yn waldio tîm yma. Weithiau ti'n gorfod bod yr hoelan ac yn cymryd ambell i golliad. Felly, symud ymlaen i'r nesaf, peidio meddwl gormod am hon. Maen nhw wedi colli yn erbyn y pencampwyr, felly peidio colli ysbryd yn ormodol fydden nhw'n iawn.
Helo, diolch yn fawr am dy gwmni di heno yma. Felly, Wrexham yn colli am y tro cynta tymor yma a'r pencampwyr Caerdydd yn mynd i frig y brif adran Genero. A fi'n siŵr dyna lle byd nhw moyn aros am sbel fach. Wrtho fi, Owain, a'r criw i gyd fan hyn ar sgorio. Diolch yn wylio, nos da.